Archangel Michael says, "There are whispers that follow you wherever you go, and they are not of this world. They are the prayers sent into the night, carrying your name, your pain, your future." Each word spoken was a shield placed around you, though you did not know it. These prayers were not weak, they were fiery, desperate, and powerful enough to shake the heavens. Each night, a soul bent down, clasped their trembling hands, and lifted you into the light. Without you even realizing it, someone was fighting for you in the silence of midnight. The truth is that you should have been broken long ago, but you were not. The storms that came to destroy you could not take you because these prayers built walls around your spirit. Every night, while you slept unaware, protection was being stitched into the fabric of your destiny. Now, the time has come for you to know who it was, and why they never stopped. Their voice carried tears, their faith carried power, and their devotion carried your life. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The unseen war around your name has been fierce. Darkness plotted against you, yet someone chose to cover you every single night with intercession. You didn't see their tears, but heaven recorded every drop. Even on the nights when you thought you were alone, a force greater than yourself was moving in response to their words. Every whisper they sent up was counted and multiplied. The reason you survived, the reason you still stand, is because of this shield built in silence. There is no coincidence in your survival. Every attack that was supposed to destroy you failed because prayers stood taller than the arrows aimed at your heart. The enemy lost his grip because someone held you in the light. Your name was spoken with trembling lips, not once, not twice, but every single night. And now you will see the reward of that faithfulness. Type Amen to get blessing 444. There are moments you thought you would collapse under the weight of everything pressing on you. Yet each time you felt like falling, you stood back up. That wasn't just your strength, it was the power of prayers holding you upright. Someone gave their nights to you. They gave their time to whisper for your breakthrough, your healing, your protection. And because of that, what was meant to destroy you will become the story of your victory. Your tomorrow was secured long before you woke this morning. Their prayers sealed the cracks, covered the dangers, and redirected the arrows away from you. Even your silent tears, the ones no one knew about, were answered through their words. Now the truth stands, you have been carried more times than you realize. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, "Not everyone has someone fighting for them the way you do. Heaven chose you to be preserved through another's sacrifice of prayer. You cannot imagine the power that has been released over your life because of it. Every plan made against you has been rewritten. Every danger prepared for you has been dismantled. All because someone believed enough in your future to keep covering you through the long nights. This is why the darkness failed. This is why your enemies never triumphed. This is why you are about to step into a season where the hidden prayers become visible blessings. Do not take lightly what has been done for you. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Even in your lowest points, when you wanted to give up, their voice was calling your name into safety. They prayed when you cried. They prayed when you doubted. They prayed when you had no words left. Your protection was never an accident. There was intention behind every escape, every miracle, every door that refused to close. And now, the fruit of those prayers is coming to life in front of you. This is your season of awakening. What was once hidden in the midnight hours will now be revealed in the daylight. The truth will shine, and you will understand that you were never forgotten. Every prayer has been stored up to release over you now. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Their prayers were like fire burning through the unseen darkness. Every word they spoke broke chains you didn't even know you carried. While you were sleeping, battles were being fought for your name in realms you cannot see. There is a reason you survived accidents, betrayals, and losses that should have crushed you. Those prayers were the invisible hands lifting you up every time life pushed you down. Their voice created a shield that turned back the curses sent your way. When others gave up on you, they never stopped. They kept your name alive before heaven's throne, night after night, without fail. Their consistency became your rescue. Now those seeds of prayer are ready to bloom into miracles right before your eyes. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The struggles you faced were never small, but the prayers covering you were greater. Each time you felt abandoned, you were actually being carried. The enemy thought you were defenseless, but you were never alone. You may not know how many arrows were shot at you. You may not see the pits dug for your downfall. But their prayers were the reason you walked past danger untouched. Even in silence, their whispers shook the atmosphere. Even in weakness, their words reached heights that your strength never could. They gave up their sleep so your tomorrow could be brighter. The time has come for you to inherit the reward of their faith. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Archangel Michael says, heaven is about to uncover the truth of your protection. You will see with your own eyes what has been hidden in shadows. You will know that every night spent in tears for you was never wasted. These prayers built walls stronger than any fortress. They covered your body, your mind, and your spirit. That's why, even when everything inside you was breaking, you never fully collapsed. Now the same voice that carried you will soon be revealed. The one who prayed is closer to you than you think. And when you realize their love, your heart will be shaken. This revelation will not just shock you, it will heal you. Type Amen to get blessing 111. They prayed for your health when sickness tried to creep in. They prayed for your safety when accidents tried to find you. They prayed for your peace when the storms in your mind would not rest. Every time you walked into danger unaware, prayers walked ahead of you to block the strike. Every time you faced betrayal, prayers healed the wounds you couldn't explain. You thought you survived by chance, but it was not chance, it was chosen protection. Even in the moments where you were ready to quit, something invisible kept you standing. That was the strength borrowed from the midnight cries of another. Their voice became your lifeline. Now you will see blessing poured out like never before. Type Amen to get blessing 222. The prayers spoken for you are about to manifest as doors opening. Opportunities that once seemed impossible will suddenly appear. Chains that kept you stuck are breaking at this very moment. You may not see it yet, but heaven has already shifted things in your favor. The prayers whispered over you have built bridges where there were no roads. And soon, what was hidden will meet you face to face. Do not ignore this moment. The time has come for you to embrace what was preserved for you. Everything you lost is about to be restored beyond measure. Your blessing is closer than you imagine. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Someone cried your name when you could not even cry for yourself. They believed for you when you stopped believing. They prayed when your strength collapsed, and that is why you are still here. Even in their weakness, they sacrificed for you. Even in their struggles, they never let your name leave their lips. Their love for you was stronger than their pain. Now heaven is rewarding both them and you. The covering they built is now opening into breakthroughs you cannot ignore. The unseen is becoming visible, and you are about to walk into miracles. This is your moment of awakening. Type Amen to get blessing 444. They prayed even when their own life was collapsing. They prayed even when no one prayed for them. They gave everything in silence so that you would not be lost in the storm. Each tear they cried was a seed planted in the soil of your future. Each whisper they made was a weapon that disarmed every unseen attack against you. While you thought no one cared, someone was holding your name higher than their own pain. You did not see the weight they carried for you, but heaven did. You did not hear the nights they spent in tears, but heaven counted every one. Now those prayers are gathering, ready to release blessings into your hands. Your survival is proof of their sacrifice. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The weight of their devotion is about to be revealed. All the nights they spoke your name into the heavens are now turning into mornings of miracles. Your steps are guided because someone gave up sleep for you. Their faith was your unseen shield. Their words became the walls that nothing could break through. And now, your story will carry the evidence of their love. The blessings that are coming will not just be ordinary. They will be overwhelming, unstoppable, undeniable. The proof of midnight prayers will show itself in daylight wonders. What was whispered is now becoming reality. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Archangel Michael says, you cannot imagine how many traps were set against you. You cannot comprehend how close the danger came. But each time, their prayers were louder than the enemy's plans. You were not spared by chance. You were spared because your name was wrapped in light. And that light was fueled by prayers stronger than fear. Even when your heart doubted, theirs never wavered. Even when you felt abandoned, they clung tighter. Their voice was the rope that kept you from falling into the pit. And now, heaven is answering both of you. Type Amen to get blessing 777. There were moments you wanted to let go of everything. But each time, something stopped you, something invisible yet unshakable. That something was the covering of love poured out through nightly prayers. When your mind was heavy, prayers carried you forward. When your body was weak, prayers gave you strength. When your future seemed uncertain, prayers cleared the path before you. The enemy tried again and again, but every attempt failed. Because one voice never stopped crying for your protection. Their prayers became the reason destiny could not be stolen from you. Now, the blessings prepared for you will finally unfold. Type Amen to get blessing 888. You are walking in victories that you did not earn alone. Victories that were paid for by someone's devotion, tears, and cries. Victories that belong to both you and the one who stood for you every night. Every night they placed your name into the heavens like an offering. And every morning, heaven responded by keeping you safe. Now, the results of their sacrifice are about to pour into your life. What you thought was luck was actually divine covering. What you thought was coincidence was the result of someone's unseen faith. And what is coming now will prove that nothing was in vain. The unseen has always been working for you. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Their love for you was not weak, it was fierce. It was the kind of love that never turned away, even when things got hard. It was the kind of love that chose to fight battles you didn't even know existed. They never stopped, not even once. Even when others forgot your name, theirs never did. Their prayers were the melody heaven could not ignore. And because of that, your story is still unfolding. Because of that, the storm did not consume you. Because of that, miracles are now walking toward your door. Your life has been rewritten by the power of devotion. Type Amen to get blessing 111. Their voice was small in the world, but loud in heaven. Their heart was fragile, yet unshakable in faith. Their cries turned into victories you are now about to step into. Every midnight whisper has been gathered into heaven's storehouse. And now, the windows of that storehouse are opening wide for you. Blessings will pour until you cannot contain them. You will look back and realize, you were never forgotten. You were never abandoned. You were never left to fight alone. Because someone's love never gave up on you. Type Amen to get blessing 222. They prayed for your safety when shadows tried to follow you. They prayed for your peace when storms rose around you. They prayed for your strength when life drained everything from you. Even when you had no idea what was happening, their words were already working. They stood in the unseen, holding a shield above your name. They fought a war that you never had to see because they chose to carry it for you. Your survival is their silent victory. Your blessings are the reward of their unseen faith. And now the truth of their devotion will begin to shine in your life like the morning sun. You were never unprotected, not even once. Type Amen to get blessing 111. The love behind those prayers was not ordinary, it was divine. It was love that did not need recognition, did not seek applause, and did not grow weary. It was love that gave without stopping. Every night they whispered, the heavens leaned closer. Every tear they cried, angels collected. Every cry for your life became a foundation that nothing could destroy. And now, the same heaven that received their prayers is opening to release the answers. Your blessing is no longer delayed. It is standing at your door, ready to flood your life. The prayers have matured into miracles. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Archangel Michael says, there is no mistake about why you are still here. The battles that should have claimed you were stopped. The dangers that should have overtaken you were blocked. This is not luck. This is not chance. This is divine preservation through the devotion of someone who never stopped fighting for you. Every word they spoke became an arrow against darkness. Every whisper became a wall of light. Every cry for you became a shield no enemy could break. That is why you are now ready to step into destiny untouched. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Their prayers were stronger than curses. Their love was louder than hatred. Their voice carried a power no weapon could silence. Every night they kept your name alive. Every night they reminded heaven of your worth. Every night they wrapped you in protection that never faded. Now those prayers are standing in front of you as blessings. Now their sacrifice is turning into abundance for your life. Now what was hidden in darkness is becoming your visible miracle. This is only the beginning of what has been prepared. Type Amen to get blessing 444. They prayed when your heart was broken. They prayed when your spirit was weak. They prayed when your hope was fading. And every time, heaven responded. Every time, angels were dispatched on your behalf. Every time, your story was rewritten away from destruction. You thought no one heard you, but someone did. You thought no one cared, but someone carried you. You thought you were forgotten, but you were remembered every night. Now the truth of those prayers is rising like light after a long night. Type Amen to get blessing 555. They gave everything without asking for anything back. Their devotion was hidden, but powerful enough to move heaven for you. They never stopped, not even once. When your strength failed, theirs carried you. When your voice was silent, theirs filled the heavens. When your fight ended, theirs began. Their sacrifice is the reason you are still standing. Their unseen faith is the reason you are about to rise higher than ever before. Their voice has brought you into a future that will overflow with blessings. You were preserved for this moment. Type Amen to get blessing 666. The nights they prayed are written into your story. They are not erased, they live on in every victory you walk into. They are the unseen fingerprints of love all over your destiny. Your path has been shaped by their whispers. Your survival has been sealed by their cries. Your breakthrough has been fueled by their sacrifice. Now it is your time to see the fullness of those prayers. Now it is your turn to inherit the miracles they built for you. Now it is your season to walk into blessings that will never be taken away. This is your appointed hour. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They prayed for you when you were lost in thoughts of giving up. They prayed for you when the world felt too heavy for your shoulders. They prayed for you when silence was your only comfort, yet heaven was still filled with your name. Every whisper they made broke through layers of darkness that tried to wrap itself around you. Every cry they lifted became a light that guided your path when you could not see. Every tear that fell for you turned into a seed that has now grown into blessings. You may not realize it yet, but their devotion has been the lifeline holding you all along. Their unseen hands built the bridge that carried you across the storms. Their sacrifice has been the silent anchor of your destiny. And now, you are stepping into the evidence of what they planted. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Their prayers are not forgotten, they echo still. They travel through time, wrapping themselves around you even now. They have been stored up in heaven, waiting for the perfect moment to be released. The struggles you faced were real, but the covering was stronger. The dangers were close, but the prayers were closer. The attacks were heavy, but the shield was unbreakable. Every night of intercession has been recorded, every whisper remembered. And now, those records are about to manifest as unstoppable blessings for your life. You are walking into the harvest of someone else's sacrifice. The blessings will overflow beyond measure. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Archangel Michael says, this season is sacred for you. It is not just another chapter, it is the result of years of devotion spoken on your behalf. It is the unveiling of love that you never knew was so fierce. Your life is proof that prayers can change everything. Your story is evidence that love expressed in silence can save lives. Your future is the reward of intercession that never grew tired. Now the heavens are answering not only for you, but also for the one who carried your name. Their reward is tied to your blessing. Their faith is tied to your breakthrough. Their devotion is tied to your miracles. The time for manifestation is now. Type Amen to get blessing 111. They prayed when no one was watching. They prayed when the world turned its back on you. They prayed even when their own life was falling apart. Every prayer they gave was a piece of themselves laid down for you. Every night they stayed awake was another seed sown for your future. Every tear that dropped from their eyes was turned into a jewel in heaven's treasury. And now, the treasury is opening. The heavens are pouring blessings in return for what was planted. Your destiny is being flooded with miracles because of their quiet faith. This is the hour of release. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Their prayers have followed you into every season of your life. They have been present in the highs and in the lows. They have been with you in every shadow, every valley, every mountain. Even when you thought you walked alone, you didn't. Even when you thought no one remembered you, they did. Even when you thought your name had been erased, it was lifted higher every night. Their devotion has preserved you until this very moment. And now, the same prayers that protected you will promote you. The same voice that covered you will now push you into abundance. The answers have already begun. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They prayed with a love stronger than words. They prayed with a faith deeper than fear. They prayed with a fire that never burned out. Their voice reached higher than the noise of the world. Their devotion silenced the chaos around your life. Their faith shook the foundations of the unseen realm. Because of them, you are still standing. Because of them, the chains have been broken. Because of them, heaven has marked you for a miracle that cannot be stopped. Your blessing is written in their sacrifice. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The heavens are aligning now to bring the answers. Doors that were closed will open because of the seeds they planted. Chains that were heavy will fall because of the tears they shed. You are entering a season that will not make sense to others, but it will to you. Because you will know that nothing came by accident, everything came through prayer. You will know that your survival was not random, it was intentional. The person who prayed for you every night will finally be honored. And you will finally understand the depth of their devotion. This revelation will bring both shock and healing to your soul. Nothing will remain hidden much longer. Type Amen to get blessing 555. They prayed with a heart that never grew tired of saying your name. They prayed with a spirit that refused to let darkness win. They prayed with a love that only grew stronger each time life tried to weaken it. You may not have seen their face in the night, but their prayers walked into your battles before you ever did. You may not have heard their whispers, but heaven heard every single one. You may not have felt their tears, but they watered the seeds of your future. The strength you carry today is not yours alone, it is borrowed strength, given to you through their sacrifice. The doors you are about to walk through are not random, they were opened by prayers years ago. The blessings now approaching are the harvest of their endless devotion. And soon, the flood of miracles will tell the whole story. Type Amen to get blessing 666. The nights they covered you are ending in a morning of reward. The hidden work they gave in silence is now rising like the sun for all to see. What was done behind closed doors will now be honored in the open. Every tear that fell for you has become a river of joy. Every sleepless night for you has become a mountain of blessings. Every sacrifice made for you has turned into unshakable miracles. Your name was not only remembered, it was cherished. It was lifted higher than their own needs. It was carried like a treasure before heaven. And now, heaven is returning the treasure multiplied. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Archangel Michael says, this is why the attacks failed. This is why the arrows missed. This is why the traps never caught you. There was always someone standing in between. There was always someone pushing your name into the light. There was always someone refusing to let darkness write your ending. Their faith carried you when your own faith was gone. Their tears healed wounds you didn't even know were bleeding. Their voice became the sound of your survival. And now, your destiny is breaking open. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The season has come for the unveiling. The prayers of yesterday are the miracles of today. The unseen battles fought in silence are now the victories you are about to see. You are standing in a moment where everything changes. You are standing in a place where hidden love meets open reward. You are standing on the threshold of blessings poured out in abundance. Their voice will be honored, and your life will testify of it. Their devotion will be rewarded, and your miracles will prove it. Their sacrifice will be remembered forever in the story of your survival. This is the moment prepared for you all along. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The shield around your life is not weak. It was built strong through years of prayers. The blessings now flowing to you are not small, they are heavy with the weight of every whispered word. The miracles opening for you are not late, they are right on time. You are chosen, preserved, and protected. You are rising, shining, and stepping into the evidence of love. You are about to carry blessings so great that even those who doubted will be silenced. This was never an accident. It was always the plan. And now, you will see it all unfold in front of your eyes. The heavens have remembered your name. Type Amen to get blessing 111. They prayed for you every night, and now their prayers live in you. They carried you when you did not know, and now their strength rests on your shoulders. They gave everything in silence, and now you will live everything they believed for. The story of your life is about to shift into miracles. The season of waiting is about to end. The time of breakthrough has come. This is your inheritance. This is your blessing. This is your proof that prayers never die, they only return multiplied. The blessing belongs to you now. Type Amen to get blessing 222.